Well,
she had hers.
that situation.
Aggravated with these
I can't.
That's too bad. No, I did not know. For here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep. All right, we're back in session. All right. My recommendation would be to update and amend a payroll ordinance for police chief.
I'll make a motion to update and amend the pay scale for the police chief.
And what would you, it is, the police chief is 9 to 17 per hour. What would you like to
Take it to 20.
take it to 20? Okay.
A second.
Knox,
Yes.
Ewing,
Yes.
Earl,
Yes.
Hardin,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Zimmerman.
Yes.
Okay, next, my recommendation would be after the evaluations, recommendation letters and so on to council, that they consider giving annual pay raises to the employees.
So moved, I'll make that motion, to give annual employees, annual pay raises to employees.
To include police chief,
Yes,
Geraldine Stone,
yes,
Fred Rowe,
yes,
Scott Hicks,
yes.
Brandon
Good.
Good, yeah, there it is. Couldn't think of it. And Kyle Wilbur,
Yes, yes.
okay. And the amount?
$1 an hour.
Oh, good. There you go, okay.
Yeah, lost.
Well, that's okay, I'm just gonna get the right one.
Remember when we see those evaluations and stuff, or is that what you just said? After seeing them, or is that after you seen them?
Yeah, I probably see it.
We just don't know, we just take your recommendation. Okay.
Miller,
Yes,
Ewing,
Yes.
Earl,
Yes.
Hardin,
No.
Knox,
Yes.
Zimmerman.
Yes.
Okay. Next, my recommendation would be for council to look at the wage of the fiscal officer as now being a permanent position at $24,960 per year. And what would you like to do in that position?
I recommend we raise it up to $28,960 a year.
A second.
Miller,
Yes,
Ewing,
Yes.
Earl,
Yes.
Hardin,
Yes.
Knox,
Yes.
Zimmerman,
Yes.
All right. Go on to any other new business. If nothing, solicitor?
Yes, several things. One, since it's the first of the year, I'm gonna give over a copy of Ohio Revised Code Section 122.22 to everyone, the council members. The section that most affects us is G in this section. It's Ohio's Open Meeting Act. And since we just came out of executive session, went in and came out of executive session, this is what controls that. And you've done it correctly, I just want to make certain you continue to do it correctly. Two, I know I was not here earlier in January when you reviewed and then passed the income tax for the Village of Waynesfield. You made it retroactive December 31st, 2015. It is my opinion that the tax is valid, but can only be collected effective 30 days after that ordinance passed, Mr. Mayor. And I would ask that you and the council contact CCA and tell them not to enforce and to not collect the tax until February 11th of 2016. That's my opinion anyway. Other than that, thank you folks for having us back, and I hope you don't regret it. Have a nice day.
Appreciate it, Bob.
I have one more thing. On this recycling thing, can that, a notation be put in the electric bills about that? That there
A
will,
notification that there will not be until
further
further
notice?
notice? We can do that.
That's my opinion, huh?
But that would be one way of touching everybody with that.
Right. And if Jerry agrees with that, then that's what we'll do.
We hate to pack all your stuff back there and then have no.
Yeah, yeah.
Pardon?
Nobody calls my head, I don't think.
Saturday, you had to unload your own when you went back there. You decided what was
I'll
unlocked.
have to discuss that with you.
Okay.
But it's a lot more entailed than what
Okay.
was previous slated.
So I went down there Saturday and it was closed.
The side door was open, you had to unload yourself.
Okay.
But see, there's no one there to pick it
So,
up
yeah,
or anything
yeah.
else, yeah.
So they won't come get it even though there's somebody there to collect it? So we would have to hold it until,
Not unless there's a commitment for now
24/7.
till whenever. That's the problem, and it has to be maintained the way they want to do it throughout the week. So it's not just a Saturday a month, it's on a weekly basis, 1-2 times.
Nobody's gonna do that without
a
a
week.
wage.
Not for the money that you paid for it.
Put a sign on the door, just throw it out.
Right, but the problem is the service groups have all decided that even prior to all this coming up, that they didn't want to do it anymore because it wasn't
right.
benefiting enough from the time spent.
I can understand, you know, for 24/7, the mess that they get into once they got in there to work that Saturday.
Yeah.
It's going to be bad enough now,
Yeah.
quite a few people did that Saturday, carried their own stuff in it, and stuff all over the floor in there when I was in there.
Sure, sure. Well, you know, it's pretty much up to the county to decide how they're gonna handle this and make it work. If they fail to do so for this community, then we will have to look at alternative methods of doing recycling. If it's contacting the people that do Loading County or however.
Yeah.
Because I think it's a viable service that we must maintain in some way, but we really don't have control over it.
Okay.
Anything else?
I'll make a motion that we adjourn.
Earl,
Yes.
Zimmerman,
Yes.
Ewing,
Yes.
Hardin,
Yes.
Knox,
Yes.
Miller.
Yes.
Thanks, folks, appreciate